NFL season, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And we are underway from Arrowhead.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Chiefs. First down.
Attack,
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Attack, attack.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr.
And he able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yellow.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Yellow.
They'll run for it with Achane.
Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Yellow.
They get this out quickly to the left side.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That ball caught by Harrison. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go, little lady!
Now here's Mahomes.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Hey, Ripley! Why? Attack!
Now it's Mahomes again. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack.
We'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive it started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
Yellow, yellow. 15, 15. Fall down these two. Fall down these two. Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. 15, yellow, 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 yellow. Watch out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless.
To throw, it's May. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll throw with May.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's May. They'll swing this out to Henderson.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
To the air, May. That's complete, Trevion Henderson.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of the best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
You there. Crazy.
Throwing here is May.
This will be caught at about the 6.
And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, New England.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Malik Neighbors
From 8 yards out.
And the Patriots take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down.
Deontay Banks there on the stop. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Here's May.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Here. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Looking to throw. May. A quick throw there is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's May.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Xavier Worthy on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Yellow.
2nd and 6.
Again, it's Achane. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
It's a gain of 11. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
16.
1st down.
Yellow.
1st and 10.
Mahomes now to throw.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Patriots.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a hit and a loose football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
This one thrown underneath to Achane.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. And he is caught. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
43.
First and goal
Sunday,
at
on
the
Sunday,
9-yard line.
on Sunday. Attack, attack! 15, 15.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And they're going to get him. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Brian Burns in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
57. Yellow. Attack, attack. Hey, yellow, hey, go going. I got him. Where's that?
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
No problem there on the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kevontae Turpin, 33 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll make it 24-7.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
That's caught. It's Dante Thornton.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now back to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this one is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Hey, here we go. Hey, let's punch it in. Great job. Great job. Hey, what's that?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's up past the 20 of the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10.
From the shotgun, May with it.
Pressure comes and down he goes.
Gregory Rousseau.
Getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
To throw, it's May. That one taken in by Neighbors.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
4th down, here's May. Able to find the open man, that's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
4 yards. And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Cooper. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second and a couple.
Crazy! Crazy! Hey, what's that? You're on the ball! Five.
From the gun, it's May.
He finds his man, complete. That's Norton. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yep, 45. Here you go. 5.
To the air, May. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
No fucking in here, man. Crazy. Hey, what's up?
Throwing here is May. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They'll throw with May. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
They're right there at the one. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Hey, what's that? Here.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Patriots are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Hey, 15. Eye down these two. First shot.
Now Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Attack!
It's now second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
43. First shot.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, 57, 57. My side.
Now here's Mahomes. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 43, 15. My side.
Mahomes now to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second-half blowout material. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Here's May. That's caught left side by Neighbors.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Up the middle they go. It's Cooper.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cooper. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. May.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
Back to throw.
Looking for Fortner, he's got him. Touchdown, New England.
A 1-yard touchdown pass.
And the Patriots are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just got to beside themselves right now. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
At the 23-yard line.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun is again to Achane.
And he stopped immediately there.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Achane.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. On 1st down, Cooper. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee. And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear a people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, You make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of the season.
So for New England, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Hop in that window, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look